Hi, English class. Today we are meeting a friend of Miss Deniger's. This is Mr. Johnson. Miss Johnson is going to help me talk to you in English. Open up your English book, please, to page 55. So this week we are learning about what you do in the morning, at what time, and what you do in the afternoon, Mittag, and what you do in the evening and before bed. So, Mr. Johnson will help us, and you are looking, das machst du in diesem Moment, you are looking at page 55. At the top you have number 5. Number 5, I will send you the audio, namely the CD track, track 41. You listen, and then you can match the time to the picture. So you see, for number 5, it says listen and match. Listen and match the picture to the time. So the first time is, what time is that? 7:30. 7:30 or 7, how else do you say it? I understand. It's different, right? So 7:30 in British English is 7:30. So 7:30 is 7:30. That's not what Miss Denniger says. I say 7:30, or I say half past 7. And then you have time 2, 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock on the hour. And then you have time 3, 8:15 or quarter past. So 8 o'clock, 8:15 or quarter past. Time 4 on page 55 is not 9 o'clock, but 9:05. And then you have time 5. How do you say time 5? 12:30, or in German you say 12:30. In British English you say 12:30, or 12:30, or half past 12. And time 5, you say 3:25. In English, you do not have 15 o'clock. If you're in the army, you're a soldier, soldat, then you say at 1400 hours, 1500, but normally you don't. So time 6 is at 3:25 in the afternoon. Now we want to know what Mr. Johnson does. And we are looking at number 6. Number 6 says, make sentences about Holly's day. So sentence number 1, you see the time 7:30 and gets up. Let's look at the verbs. Gets up. Up, auf. To get up, aufstehen. So if you sleep in bed and you open your eyes, you wake up, punk. Then you get up, nicht stand up. Stand up is this. I am sitting, now I am standing. I stood up. Erste Vergangenheit. So let's see. Sentence 1, it says, she gets up at 7:30. Let's ask him what time he gets up. Hey, Mr. Johnson, yeah? What time do you get up? I get up at 9 o'clock on the weekends. 9 o'clock. That sounds lovely. What time do you get up on Mondays? I get up at 6 a.m. Do you get up at 6 a.m.? I get up at maybe 7 a.m. So at 7 o'clock a.m. Okay, let's look at number 2. So number 6 on page 55. Number 2. You see the time 8 o'clock. Has breakfast. I have breakfast at maybe 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock, maybe, vielleicht. Let's ask Mr. Johnson when he has breakfast. Okay, Mr. Johnson, yeah? What time do you have breakfast? He's scratching his head. I have breakfast at, maybe 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I have breakfast at, maybe 8 o'clock in the morning. What time do you have breakfast? What time do you do his verb? What time do you have breakfast? I have breakfast at what time? Okay. Question 3. You see the time 8. Wie kann man das aussprechen? 8. So auf Deutsch 8:30. In British English 6:30. Or you can say 8:30, at 8:30, or at 8:30. So let's ask him what time he goes to school. Mr. Johnson, yeah? What time do you go to school? I don't go to school. Oh, he doesn't go to school. What time do you go to school? I don't go to school. Oh, he's older. Okay. Let's ask him what time he goes to work. Mr. Johnson, what time do you go to work? Oh, I go to work every day at 8:30. He goes to work at 8:30. It's a good time, I guess. What time do you go to school? Oh, we have school right now digitally. So you go to school at 9 o'clock, maybe a little bit, ein kleines bisschen, a little bit before 9 o'clock. Maybe you go to school at 8 a.m., you do some work writing, and then you have class with the laptop at 9 a.m. Okay. Question 4. 12, how do you say this time? Look at the book. Number 6, number 4. 12, stimmlos. 30. 12, 30. 12:30. So at 12:30, Holly has lunch in the cafeteria. Let's ask him at what time he has lunch. Mr. Johnson, what time do you have lunch? I have lunch at 12. Or sometimes, oder manchmal, or sometimes at 12:45. 12:45. So, Viertel vor 1, 12:40-5. 12:40-5. Okay. What time do you have lunch? Me? I have lunch at maybe 1 o'clock. I teach on some days until 12, and then I eat lunch at 12. Okay. All right. Number 5. Come home. Okay. at 4 o'clock, so look at the book, number 5, 4 o'clock means after 12, 16 Uhr, but in English, 4 o'clock a.m. or p.m.? p.m. So Holly comes home at 4 p.m. Okay, what about Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson, what time do you come home from work? I come home from work around 5 p.m., 6 p.m., sometimes 5 p.m. That's pretty late. Das ist ganz schön spät. And what time do you eat dinner? So lunch is in the afternoon. Dinner is at evening. What time do you eat dinner? I eat dinner around 7 p.m., 8 p.m., sometimes 8:15. Let's ask him if he cooks. Ob kocht. Mr. Johnson, do you cook? Yes, I cook often. Kocht ziemlich oft. But my wife cooks too. And our daughter. So his wife, seine Frau, and his daughter. His daughter, seine Tochter. Do you cook too? Do you cook in the morning? Do you cook in the afternoon? Do you cook in the evening? Maybe with your parents? Mit deinen Eltern? Maybe. Okay, let's ask him a couple more questions. Like, what does he do in the evening, am Abend? Mr. Johnson, just a couple more questions, please. What do you do? What do you do? So, what do you? Hilfsverb do. What do you do? Was machst du? Okay. What do you do in the evening for fun? For fun, I pet the dog. For fun, I cook. He cooks and it's fun for him. Also, es macht ihm Spaß. And do you maybe play with your daughter? Yes, I play with my daughter. What time does your daughter go to bed? What time does she, seine Tochter, what time does she go to bed? She goes to bed around 9 p.m. 9 p.m.? That's very late. Okay. Do you watch TV in the evening? No, I don't like watching TV. I don't, Grundform, like. Was mag nicht? Watching TV. Achtung, man kann aus einem Verb auch ein Nomen bilden. Interesting. Okay, last question. Do you help your daughter with homework? Yes, sometimes. Was heißt sometimes nochmal? Wir haben es schon zweimal gesagt. Sometimes, zusammengeschrieben. Sometimes. So sometimes he helps his daughter with homework. Manchmal. Yeah, sometimes. Und what time do you help your daughter with homework? Oh, I help her when I get home from work. Okay. So this was our bit of a dialogue with time and also getting up. So waking up, getting up, walking, brushing teeth. I brush my teeth at 7:15. I wash my face at 7:13. I cut my hair. No. I paint my fingernails. I put on mascara at 9 a.m. No, I teach at 9 a.m. I draw at 3 p.m. because I love drawing. I play with my friend, Mr. Johnson. What else? I eat lunch with Mr. Johnson at 12:30, or in the evening, Abend, in the evening, we watch TV. Mr. Johnson, do we watch TV together? Do we watch TV together? Do we? No, we don't. Or, yes, we do. Okay. So, you have one more small activity. For homework, you have 2 more workbook pages. So, I hope you had some fun with the words and the time, and we have to thank. Wir müssen. We have to thank Mr. Johnson. Thank you, Mr. Johnson, for coming to our show. And he says, oh, you're very welcome. And I hope you have a wonderful week studying, and I'll see you in class. Goodbye.